backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
A look at Orlando's opening lineup. At the 2 and the 3, it's Suggs and Wagner. Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. And it's Anthony in at the point. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Banchero. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Capella.
You can see Paolo Banchero plays with such a high energy level at the offensive end. So determined right there.
Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Young, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
When you're the size of Young, the floater is your friend. Nice touch, young man.
Picked by Carter. Here's Anthony. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's LeVert. Magic on D. Outside Young.
This is where you see Carter Jr.'s length, athleticism, and commitment to defense really have an impact.
Banchero outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Capella. The first free throw is good. And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
As much as Banchero's going to get to the line, he wants to be more efficient.
There's Young with the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Wagner with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be Magic ball. And so Anthony will bring it up for Orlando. Pass to Carter. Young against Anthony. On the wing, Suggs. Now Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Back to Suggs. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Hawks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. LeVert passes to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Anthony. Here's the teardrop. Yes, it's good.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Anthony against Young. And Okongwu with the block. To the paint. And stolen by Banchero. And they're running. Wagner on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. Wagner, the pass to Carter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Takes one from 10 feet. No good. A bit long that time. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Suggs, no good.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
The shot by LeVert, no good. Orlando trailing here. Wagner, left side, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Here's Wagner. No made baskets yet. And Carroll with a screen on Young. From the stripe. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's about want to right there. Paolo Banchero hustling after the offensive rebound, creating a second chance opportunity.
Pass to LeVert. The kick out to Young. Knocks down the long J. Young's got 7.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Carroll outside. And here's Wagner. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. When talking about Caris LeVert, he's someone that does whatever is asked of him, Grant.
You know what, B.A.? You're right. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's ready to contribute and help his team any way he can.
Here's Anthony. Rebound Atlanta.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Okongwu. Okongwu, a screen on Wagner. Okongwu with the bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The Magic have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. And Carroll with a screen on LeVert. Here's Suggs. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
LeVert outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Magic have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. To the inside. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Wagner. He's got 9.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Now here's Young. Give him 8 points now. Daniels misses. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. All sorts of time. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Suggs. Still no points. Pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
LeVert outside. Here's Daniels. Outside Young. Gets the 3 ball to go. Young's got 11.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And Carroll passes to Carter. Pass to Suggs. From downtown. Atlanta with a rebound. LeVert outside. Back to Daniels. Johnson a screen on Carter. To the middle. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And here's Banchero. He's got 11. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Man, he's checked in for the Hawks. Wagner outside. 5 on the clock. Off the left rim and out. For Atlanta, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. Man, the pass to LeVert. Off target from 3-point range.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And Banchero gets it to go.
I tell you, that's a very good effort defensively. Banchero just better offensively.
LeVert up top. He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Okongwu. There's the screen by Johnson. Man, the pass to Johnson. Outside for LeVert. He shoots. And he drops that one in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Banchero. 13 points in the game. Count the basket. Banchero's got 15 points.
Well, you watch Paolo Banchero and the offensive arsenal. This guy is just built to score the ball.
Anthony against LeVert. Pass to Johnson. Fires the three. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner. His NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all 3 levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
Here's Bufkin. The kick out to Nance. The three-pointer off the mark. Orlando trailing here. Here's Banchero. 15 points in the game. Pulls up at the elbow. Nance pulls down the board.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Pass to Mann. Down low. And Nance with the slam.
Boy, you have got to get Larry Nance Jr. out of the paint. If not, he's going to dunk all over you.
Carter finds Banchero. Carter, a screen on Nance. Banchero rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson with it. 5 points in the game. The three is up. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Banchero passes to Anthony. Wagner outside. Wagner with a screen on Okongwu. The three from Banchero. Banchero missing again. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Bufkin. Over Wagner. Again, Atlanta. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rejected by Okongwu. And they get it back. Banchero against Nance. Here's Wagner. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Bufkin. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
What a huge shot to be. The buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Hawks on top. They lead by 8. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Georges Niang. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Mann in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. But if we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yeah, great point. All right, Allie, thank you.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
Young finds Nance. Going inside. Here's Mann. Up top, Nance. Just 5 on the clock. The baseline J. Young can't hit. Orlando shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Here's Black. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Young. Here's Nance. Second chance effort. He's off on that one. Nice D from Wagner. The Magic have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Up top, Caldwell Pope, defended by Niang. Pass to Wagner. Isaac with a screen on Nance. Caldwell Pope with it. Nance covering. Isaac. It's good on the putback.
Jonathan Isaac is always so quick to the basketball. You can see his burst getting after that board and getting the putback.
Nance outside. Now Young. He's got 11. It's hauled in by Isaac. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Inside. And the dunk by Isaac.
Well, take advantage of your strengths. As a roller, Jonathan Isaac has incredible length to finish. That is a pretty play.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Doubled by Caldwell Pope. The kick out to Nance. Nails it from 3. Nance has got 5.
You know, once a pass is made out of the double team like that, the defense is spread too thin to stop the bucket. Heads up assist there.
Wagner, the pass to Wagner, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Wow, you can't let Wagner get established like that. If he does, scoring is easy.
Here's Mann. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Niang a screen. The drive by Mann. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Wagner. The Magic have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Isaac, and out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Daniels checked in for the Hawks. LeVert comes in for Mann. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. There's Young with the 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Isaac. Out to the wing. Wagner with a screen on Young. Black passes to Isaac. Wagner for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Isaac with a screen on LeVert. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Black, and it's Larry Nance with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. LeVert goes against Caldwell Pope. Down low. Here's Isaac. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Hawks leading. Nance outside. Pass to LeVert. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Young. Knocks down the step-back J. And now a 7-point Hawks lead.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And that one's on target from the wing.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars. LeVert goes against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Young. Now here's Nance.
Nice open look, but it's no good.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Here's Black. Atlanta with a rebound.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Daniels passes to LeVert. Here's Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Capella's got his second basket.
And look at Capella stretching things out a little, leaving his comfort zone to find his team points.
Wagner, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Capella. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Caldwell Pope's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
That's good from Okongwu on the assist from LeVert.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Caris LeVert is hitting wide-open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Wagner, ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Both shots good from the strike.
Well, what we know about Mo Wagner is that he has consistently grown over the course of his NBA career. This guy has versatility as a scorer. He has tremendous energy that he brings nightly, and he wants to get better.
Isaac with a screen on Johnson. Caldwell Pope with it. Now LeVert defending. Caldwell Pope against LeVert. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Back to man. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Caldwell Pope. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, drew the... Foul and almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll head to the line for 3. That's on Franz Wagner. He throw good, LeVert.
And what you love is every year, Caris LeVert takes another step. He adds something else to his game. And I believe, guys, this guy has future star written all over him.
The Magic have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Pass to Batase, and Carroll with it. Batase with a screen. Releases, and Carroll no good. Atlanta is shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. LeVert outside. The ball's knocked loose. 6 to shoot. Daniels passes to LeVert. He drops it from range. LeVert's got 8.
Well, you cannot allow Caris LeVert to square up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's going to knock down that shot with great consistency.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. LeVert passes to Daniels. The 3. Offensive board. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Sinks it from distance.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Okongwu. Picked up by Okongwu. Young way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The flat-out hustle of Wendell Carter Jr. is something you have to appreciate.
I think, B.A., we can all appreciate a hard-playing big man. But you have to remember, Wendell Carter Jr. has now proven himself to be a legit threat from three. He rebounds it nightly on a consistent basis, and that offensive game is getting better and better. And there's a deceptive strength to the lean frame of Caris LeVert, showing tremendous strength on his way to a tough finish.
This one for three. Knocks it loose. Bitadze, the pass to Banchero. Bitadze with a screen. Second shot opportunity. Banchero no good. The Hawks leading. To the inside. Okongwu drops in the layup for two. Okongwu's got 11 points. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
And I'll tell you, that's the very last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Nance, he's checked in for Okongwu. Here's Black, guarded by Young. Count that bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
LeVert goes against Caldwell Pope. LeVert
Caris LeVert with a little flavor to the finish. He has got big-time athleticism.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Bitadze can't hit. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. To the paint. Here's Daniels. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Black. Back to Banchero. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
All right, time for an injury report. Now for an update on Onyeka Okongwu's injury. We'll go to the sideline.
I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Hawks about his status. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. Everything that I'm hearing points to this being a long-term issue. Obviously, he and the team are extremely frustrated right now.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
So for Orlando right now, Suggs is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then there's Banchero. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. Young looking over the floor. LeVert goes against Caldwell-Pope for three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Young.
It is very difficult with his frame not to foul Paolo Banchero on the interior.
And Banchero drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
LeVert outside. Capella in the high post. Back to LeVert. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Orlando trailing here. Here's Suggs. Still without a bucket. Banchero with a screen on Young. High arcing shot. Back to Banchero. It's stolen by Johnson. They've got numbers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys." So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?
Yeah, that's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Alec.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Down low, Carter, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Carter's gotten his second bucket of the game. Pass to Young. To the middle. And here's Johnson. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got 5 rebounds in the game. And for the Magic, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Banchero with a screen on Capella. Back to Banchero. Wagner outside. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. It's Daniels with a drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. First free throw is good.
2 shots.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. The Magic have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To the inside. Here's Carter. On the wing, Caldwell-Pope. No good with the triple. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Then offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. And Orlando has possession. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Boy, the ability to get off your feet in that quick a fashion. Paolo Banchero, tough to deal with.
Young, the pass to LeVert. The kick out to Johnson. 3-pointer. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Banchero with a screen on LeVert. Caldwell-Pope, the pass to Banchero. And a missed layup.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Young. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
I really like that from Young. Hitting that tweener shot, making them guard you all around the floor.
Pass to Banchero. Paolo Banchero flushing it home.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
The Hawks leading. LeVert outside. Now Young. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Young's got 21 points in the game.
Ice tray. Looking cool as ever, just draining it.
Banchero with a screen on Young. Suggs the pass to Banchero. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Johnson. It's deflected. The Magic have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Now Banchero, covered by Johnson. Suggs the pass to Banchero. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Daniels, defended by Wagner. LeVert outside. That three's off the mark. The Magic's shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Suggs the pass to Banchero, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Capella. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
The shot by LeVert, no good. Well, the Magic's shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Suggs, the pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You can see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
It's LeVert on the wing. 12 points for him. Outside Johnson. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. And here's LeVert for 3. Atlanta again missing.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Yeah, a reliable way to create for others. Suggs disrupts the coverage with the play and makes the pass.
LeVert outside. Pass to Daniels. Here's Mann. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope. The Magic have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
How about the finish through contact by Paolo Banchero? Very tough to guard this guy because of that big-time frame.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Pass to Daniels. Here's Mann. Johnson on the wing. Here's Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Now here's Anthony. Defense is right there. That puts him in the lead. Wagner's got 9.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men, and Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years. as he's joined us on the media side.
BA, that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
Wagner, right side. Three-pointer off the mark. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, BA, keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Johnson with a bucket. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Black. And the layup is good off the glass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And here's LeVert. 12 points for him. Pass to Johnson. Missed inside. Anthony left side. Wagner finds Anthony. That one off the back iron and out. And the Hawks shooting just about 33% since this second half started. LeVert with the ball. He takes it in over Anthony. LeVert, that's good. He's got 14.
And that's all about the quick first step of Caris LeVert. He gets to the rack in no time.
Wagner in the high post. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Pass to man. Inside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Well, who says this isn't a contact sport? Larry Nance taking the initiative to draw the foul. Nice.
The first one falls. No good on the second free throw.
Unable to knock them all down, but still, he puts them up by 1.
You know, when Isaac tore his ACL in 2019, it was a long road back for him, Boris.
You know what, BA? It's hard for me to imagine a young player experiencing more tough injuries than Jonathan Isaac. What I appreciate is his willingness to fight through whatever has been put before him. There's a real mental toughness and a real grit that this guy possesses, and obviously a love for the game.
And the Hawks making a change here. Matthews checked in. Harris passes to Isaac. Out to Anthony. Clock at 4. Stolen by Young. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Orlando trailing here. For the lead. Nance pulls down the board. Nance has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Mann. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. And they take the lead. Wagner's got 13. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Nance the screen. Young from long range. Hits the trifecta. Young's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Hawks ahead. They lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. We've got Georges Niang. He's out there with Terrence Mann. Trae Young out there with Larry Nance. And it's Bufkin in at the 2. So that's the Hawks 5.
Silky floater by the guard. Cole Anthony adjusts his shot to the situation.
Young, the pass to Nance. Here's Bufkin. Shoots from the baseline, and the jumper is on the mark.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. Picked by Isaac. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Black. Jacks up a 3. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
That's about Cole Anthony having a feel for where that shot is coming off and creating an opportunity.
Here's Bufkin, hounded by Harris. Outside Young. From behind the arc. Rebound by the Magic.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Black. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
The size advantage gives him a nice, clean look from mid-range.
Here's Bufkin, pounded by Harris. Here's Niang. Offline with a 3. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Wagner with a screen. Here's Harris. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Magic.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Nance for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Larry Nance Jr. in a catch-and-shoot situation. That's not easy to guard.
Here's Suggs, guarded by Young, and George Niang gets the whistle. That time. That's his first foul of the game. Carter finds Harris. Back to Carter. Here's Suggs. Shot clock at 5. Banchero with a screen on Young. Banchero uses his size down there.
Paolo Banchero, so assertive in the paint. You love to watch that guy work down there.
Pass to Capella. Capella, screen on Harris. Young from long range. Back to man. Here's Niang. And the three-pointer goes. Niang's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Orlando. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Banchero with a screen on Capella. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Young. Over Suggs. To take the lead. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And it's tied up with that one. So for the Hawks, Johnson comes in for Nance. And Caris LeVert is subbed in for Mann.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And Banchero gets it to go. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Up top, Johnson. He's checked by Carter. Here's the floater. Young misses. The Magic have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Suggs, defended by Niang. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now a three-point Magic lead.
Well, you see Carter Jr. just carve out space, finish attacking the hoop. That's a nice move.
Step back shot. Oh my goodness! Trae Young smothered, but still hits the jumper.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time. That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Caldwell Pope against LeVert. Here's Young. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy.
Ooh, that was something else,
I mean, just
man.
beautiful.
Wow, how about the explosive athleticism on display from Jalen Suggs? My goodness, so young, so talented.
Johnson a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's LeVert, the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Carter a screen on Young. Suggs the pass to Carter. Wagner outside. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Now here's Niang. The D's right on him. Johnson a screen on Caldwell Pope. LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To take the lead. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Suggs. Here's Carter. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Daniels is checked in for Niang. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Young can't hit. Orlando leading. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Bump and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
You can see already Banchero draws a lot of double teams, so he's understanding now I have to finish through contact, makes it look easy.
Johnson finds Young. Back to Johnson from the top of the key, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Magic shooting around 50% of the game so far. Banchero the screen. Suggs the pass to Banchero. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Banchero's got 8 here in this quarter. Here's LeVert. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
This is a good scorer who's got size and athleticism. Caris LeVert is not going to struggle to throw it down.
Banchero the screen. Suggs the pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. To the inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
Oh, Capella stays ready. I mean, he's not his team's top scoring option, but he makes plays when he needs to.
Here's Suggs. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Jalen Suggs, a big-time bucket. This guy is fearless.
LeVert outside. Pass to Daniels. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Outside Johnson, outside Young. Just 5 to shoot, over Suggs.
This here is about work and effort by Jalen Suggs on the defensive end. Boy, how about the ability to alter shots?
Here's Banchero, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. No good on that one. Good on the second one. LeVert with the ball. Pass to Capella. Out to the right wing. Right side, Young. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Young's got 17 points here in the second half.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Here's Suggs. Rebounded by Johnson. An excellent opportunity here.
Seizing the lead right now would be huge.
Here's Young. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And the Magic shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Pass to Banchero. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Wendell Carter.
And yeah, this is the fire Young brings to every game. He won't let a foul stop his shot.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
There's the muscle of Banchero.
You love that a guy so young like Paolo Banchero is ready in the big moment to step up and deliver.
Now Young. Shot from the mid-range. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
To the paint. Caldwell Pope against LeVert. Count it!
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young on the drive. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Here's Banchero. Yet another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Banchero has that clutch gene. He loves these opportunities.
Johnson for 3. And it's good. And that one brings him within 1.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And so here is Orlando, and he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2.
Now, this is where you want to see Jalen Suggs deliver. Big-time moment, normally a high-percentage shooter. Pressure a little different here.
Johnson, and it's in. And he's tied it up. What a shot! Banchero with a screen on Young. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Here's Suggs. Banchero with a screen on Young. Back to Banchero. Oh, no good! Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.